Greetings guys, Cowman here, and welcome to episode number 61 of Minecraft Alpha to 1.17. So, in this video, we're going to be setting off a new project, but first things first, the first time like ages it seems, we've got a new shout out to give. In fact, we've even got a shout out lined up for the next video even. So today we are adding Joshua Skeleton. I think that's how you spell it at least. Also, not with a capital though. Usually I do try and use in the same case in their username. And yeah, there's because of 2 comments that they've left saying, "Cool, I do alpha-beta content too," and also asking me if it's a recording thing, my low frame rate. And unfortunately, that was a recording thing, and also because I was using Movie Maker to edit the last video. Basically, just because I just didn't have anything else I could edit with, because I also wanted those effects in. Yeah, don't worry, I'm going to order some kind of video editing software soon though, just because I know it's not a really good piece of software though to use. Right, so in this video, we are going to start digging out a chunk actually. Like, those things where basically like you dig out like an entire chunk, like in the ground, and like it's and you get in like an enormous hole. Yeah, basically, because I've seen lots of other series where they do that, I thought it would be a good idea to do it here too. So yeah, that's what we're going to start doing here. And by the way, this thing, we're not going to be doing too much of this in the video. I kind of do want this kind of be to like a bit of a side project. So anyway, let's quickly start. So I think we're going to first need to extend the path out a little bit. So probably going to make it, have it around here. So yeah, let's have the path turn in here then. First, I'm actually going to need to make a crafting table. Right, so I need quite a lot of shovels actually, I can already tell. At least for the top there, then we're going to need a ton of pickaxes. Right, so there we go. So let's have it start here then. And it's going to need to be 16 by 16 because that's how big a chunk is, obviously. So let's start then, shall we? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Let's quickly check that again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Not bad, if I say so myself. So let's try and mark out some of the pathway. Eventually I will connect those pathways up around there, but yeah, I might do that after video. So anyway, so we're going to have the pathway going through right here. So let's quickly just dig this out then, and we can at least start to place some. So yeah, let's quickly just do that. Oh, didn't mean to do that though, obviously. Yeah, I never say that a lot actually, didn't mean to do that actually. Yeah, like if I ever get like 10,000 subscribers, I might make that piece of merch. Where like I have like a t-shirt with that written on it. Like here's something I would actually really like you to answer me in the comments. I would do in a poll if they still existed though. But yeah, YouTube were ridiculous and removed it. So in the comments, and tell me please if you would actually ever buy a piece of merch from my channel if I was to ever make merch. Yeah, simple yes or no in the comments actually. Yeah, even if it's asking an unrelated question though, answering an unrelated question though, I'll still take that as a yes or no though. Right, so here, let's see how big this is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right, so let's quickly just give this a check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Perfect. So hang on, I just always lost counts where I think I need to paste that. Needs the block going down here. So let's quickly check that again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. So let's quickly just place this bit going in here. Right, and this, you can kinda at least get like an idea of how big this thing is supposed to be now. So, quickly just dig this back out here then. There we go. Right, so we just need to quickly just dig the rest of this out. Eventually I will need to get rid of the water though. So, let's quickly just do this bit here. I think probably the easiest way to get rid of the water would probably be to just fill this whole thing with dirt. Just so you're getting confused with the sand, obviously. And then just basically get rid of all the dirt again. Although actually, that might not be a good idea to do it, and to keep doing it like this though, just because I've realised that it's still spreading a bit though. So let's quickly just do this now. So quickly just do the deep bit here quickly though. So that's my phone, by the way, ignore that. Right, so there we go, and I think it needs to be 1 block higher. So let's quickly get this bit done here, quickly get a bit of breath though. Right, nearly that done here. Good. Right, so let's quickly just do it here. Yeah, so probably this stuff, I'll probably dig this all away though when I basically do the first layer. Yeah, of like, what, like 64. So yeah, it's going to take quite a while to build this thing. And obviously I don't think this thing will be done for a very long time. And in fact, probably in the next video, we'll probably have to come up with a new plan. Yeah, so actually, one of my plans actually I do have is, I'm actually completely going to show you this over here actually, because I'm pretty much out of dirt, so I'm going to need to go back to my house anyway. So, let's quickly get over here very quickly. So, if we look up here, you might notice there's a gap. So basically what my plan is I'm going to basically extend my house out, not by just extending that building out, but what I'm actually, oopsies, I'm actually going to do instead is I'm going to basically build like a completely separate building, and then basically like maybe like on the 3rd floor there actually, is I can then have like a bridge that links the 2 buildings together. So that way, like basically like it's 2 houses interconnected. And yes, basically the other house, by the way, the idea is it's going to be like a bit more of like a realistic house, almost like with like normal house rooms, if you get that. So basically like a kitchen and like a living room or like a dining room or like everything like that, and even a bedroom, which is actually the main thing, because I'm actually going to quickly show you this. So we've got some wool, obviously. Yeah, you may have guessed what we're going to be, what we've got now. But yeah, let's just see how many of you can guess. Guess in the comments right this second. Right now. Right now. Have you done? Have you done? Good, thank you. So, we have now got beds. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. We now have beds in the game. So, first of all, we are going to need to get a bit of wool, obviously. Because you obviously need wool to make beds. Luckily, quite a few sheep over here. And actually, since coloured beds didn't exist until 1.12, well, you can actually just use any wool you want, actually. So luckily, I've got quite a few sheep here, so that won't be too much of an issue. Also, it's starting to get dark actually, so we might be able to have our first night in here actually. Yeah, probably at first I'll probably place it in the glass section there, but eventually I will probably build like a proper bedroom, which maybe I could actually start doing my videos in there. And by doing them, I basically mean like starting them, like basically like since for about like 40 episodes, I basically always started on that section. But who knows? Maybe when I build an actual bedroom, maybe I could actually start them there. Right, so we're going to place it up here, I think. Then this is not going to be a permanent place. I'm going to make that very clear. And yeah, let's have a sleep, provided that mobs don't spawn out, because you're probably going to see what happens if you do sleep. Oh, except we were really lucky. By the way, what often happens is that basically when you sleep, like if you're not in like a very well lit up area, then there's always a chance that a zombie or a skeleton could wake you up right next to you. And yeah, then you have to basically deal with them. Make sure your area's lighted up, rather than just go to sleep again. And even then, another zombie could spawn. In all honesty, it was a really annoying feature, and I'm sure if any of you guys have actually played this game for a very long time, you will probably remember how annoying that was. Yeah, me on the other hand, I've only played the game since 2016. I'm just playing these just for a bit of fun. Right, so let's quickly just fill the rest of this in here. And then we can actually start digging. So I think we're probably going to need about 4 shovels per layer actually, just because obviously it's 16 by 16, and that obviously will be 256. And because each shovel now can do, I think it's like 2 stacks each, so that should be about 4 shovels needed per layer. So yeah, so we've got 2 already. So let's make a third and fourth then. And actually, hang on. Actually, I think we're actually going to need one more. Now I think about it, just because, like, let's say we think of these ones together as the third shovel. So yeah, I'm going to need one more. And yeah, let's actually start digging this then, shall we? Although we are going to need a ladder, obviously, to get down, because I'm sure most of you have realised that. Yeah, and actually, what is quite convenient is that before beta 1.5, you actually didn't need ladders at every block. Basically, you just have them like every other block, and then you can still climb up just fine. Let's quickly just dig all this out then, shall we? Yeah, I know this is a bit boring, just seeing me dig away though, so, yeah, that's why I'm not going to be doing too much of this in video. What I might do is maybe, like, every video, I might just, like, give you a quick update on how this thing is going. Right, so... Okay, so that's the complete outer layer done. Yeah, let's just need to do the inner layers. Luckily, each layer gets quicker and quicker as we go through. So hopefully, it won't take too long for this layer. Right, let's quickly go around again then with this other shovel. Yeah, and also, one thing I can already tell is I'm going to get quite a lot of cobblestone from this. Because actually, I am starting to run quite low on cobblestone. And because I do use cobblestone quite a decent bit, actually, if you look around my world. Then, yeah, I think getting some more will actually be quite useful. Also, one benefit of doing these chunk things is that you can also run into caves, actually, which means you can get quite a lot of ore. So hopefully that will be quite useful. Just so I don't run out of iron or diamonds, even. Who knows, I might even find some diamonds, provided that this isn't part of that mine over there. Yeah, in case you don't know, actually, if you haven't seen any of my early videos, Basically, there's actually like a big mine shaft under my house, and yeah, I found quite a few diamonds there actually. So yeah, who knows? Might even be able to find some more through here. Yeah, you can find generally between 0 and 4 diamond veins here. Although usually you'll generally see only one. Basically, usually the rule with diamond generation in terms of chunks is basically 1 diamond ore vein attempts to spawn per chunk, and the diamond ore vein can actually be between 0 and 10 blocks actually. Well, technically 12 because they can collide with each other though. So technically from a 16 by 16 area, if you're really unlucky you won't find any diamonds, but if you're really lucky you can actually find up to 4 diamond veins. If you actually get like right in the middle of a diamond, right in the middle of a chunk. I guess like basically if you have like, let's say like this is a chunk here, a chunk there, and a chunk there, and a chunk there, and then basically all the diamonds spawn relatively close to the edge of the chunk, then we'll actually be able to find like up to 4 diamond veins, which in technicality, probably not, but we could technically in theory, get up to 40 diamonds here. Right, so nearly that is first layer done. Yes, and then after this video, all I need to do probably is finish digging away that chunk there, and then in the next video we'll be able to start expanding my house. So before we end this video, we are going to quickly get this done, although luckily it's getting smaller and smaller by the second. So currently I think it's 8 by 7 now. So let's just so as we go, let's work out how big this is. So currently it is 8 by 7. And after we get this bit, then it's going to be 7 by 7. Seven by 6. 6 by 6. 6 by 5 almost, thank goodness. Which basically means like I'm always done with this bit. So it's 5 by 5. Very nearly done now. So 5 by 4. 4 by 4 now. Nearly done. And there we go, all completed. So yeah, that's basically going to be the start of this thing. And probably like, I think maybe my target with this thing will be to try and get like, maybe 2 blocks further down each video. So if I do it at that rate, then hopefully, fingers crossed, this thing should be finished by probably the 90s of this series. So yeah, definitely stay tuned if you want to continue seeing this thing develop, and also stay tuned if you want to see me building this world. And that just about does this video, guys. So I really hope that you all enjoyed it. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you in episode number 62. Bye, guys.